Good evening, everyone, and welcome back. I say welcome back because I just finished filming my beer video, and this is my second video for the night. Anyway, I'm going on a 3-day road trip up to Washington this weekend, and so I just wanted to share with you some of the things that I plan on bringing with me in preparation for possibly winter driving conditions. I'm from the island. I'm a completely island girl. I grew up in 80-degree weather all year round, and so driving in snow has always been new to me. The past couple of seasons, I've been snowboarding the last 2 seasons, but every time I went up the mountains, it was always, for some reason, I always get lucky and the roads were always just clear. But for some reason, this winter seems to be a little gnarlier. It's not even winter, it's only fall, and we've already had like snow down the valley, and the mountains has been like being hit by snow pretty hard. So I do expect like winter driving conditions on my trip. I don't see any problems going up to Seattle, but by the time I head northeast of Seattle, I feel like especially along Snoqualmie Pass, I feel like it could get pretty sketchy. And so I'm here to share with you some of the gear that I'm bringing with me. And I just wanted to say, like, I'm part of like several ski groups, and I get really peevish whenever they say, like, if you don't know how to drive in snow, just stay home. Like, first of all, I wasn't informed that y'all were born up the summit of Mount Hood and came out of your mother's womb in a John Deere tractor and had to drive down the mountains, and you just got good at it. It's like, how do you gain experience driving in snow if you don't drive in snow? One of our, like, the great philosophers from our school in the Philippines has this phrase called "lundagin mo baby," which means jump on it. And I remember the anecdote being like in a PE class where there's this kid who was taking notes of how to swim, taking notes, watching everyone swim. But the point is, you're not gonna learn how to swim by taking down notes of how to swim or watching people swim. You're not gonna learn how to swim unless you jump into the water with both feet and swim. You're not gonna learn how to drive in snow unless you drive in snow. I can watch all the YouTube videos I want about how to drive in snow, I can read all the books I want about what to expect when driving in snow, but I'm never gonna be good at it unless I actually drive in snow. And I'm 100% sure that those people who say, like, if you don't know how to drive in snow, stay home, at one point didn't know how to drive in snow. But on the other hand, I understand that some people just go out there and it's just like, oh, I'm gonna drive in snow, oh, I can do this, and go like 50 miles an hour trying to pass everybody and slide out into the ditch. So you gotta have balance, being prepared, but also being cautious. And so, yes, I am inexperienced, and maybe that's why I get peevish, because I know that I'm one of the few that, quote unquote, doesn't know how to drive in snow. But at the same time, I can say that I'm careful, and like with my video today, I'm gonna show you like the gears that I got myself that I probably won't even need, and someone who has experience driving in snow would probably say that he doesn't need any of these items that I have. But at the end of the day, it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. Plus, who knows, someone along the way might need some of the things that I have, and you can even end up giving a helping hand. Okay, So let's get started, shall we? First of all, gas can. Just in case, you never know. I mean, I'm sure I'm gonna make sure my tank is full, but who knows what happens along the way, right? So that's a 1 gallon gas can. Second, roadside flares. Just in case something happens on the road, you break down, these are flares that you put on the road. Like you see those things. So yeah, there's this, comes in a pack, this comes in a 6-pack, and there's a way to light it. Sleeping bag. This particular bag is a Thermarest Saros, and it's a 0 degrees Fahrenheit sleeping bag. Who knows? You might get stranded, you might get stuck somewhere, and the car's gonna be cold, so you better have something to keep you warm if you don't want to freeze. And something to go along with the sleeping bag is a Nalgene. What you do, if it gets too cold, boil some water, put it in the Nalgene, throw it in the sleeping bag. It'll keep you warm. Trust me. With that, I don't have my stove, but I do intend on bringing my little stove and like a little pot so I can bring some water and boil it just in case of emergencies. So stove, pot, and water. Make sure you bring those things. This one right here, I just got this. It's Noco Boost Plus. Basically, you can jump start your own car with this thing. So this particular one is good for 6-liter gas or 3-liter diesel. They have bigger ones, but this is gonna be a lot for my 2018 Chevy Cruze, which is just a 1.4 liter. So yeah, it acts as a power bank, but you can also use this to jumpstart your car. And it also has a flashlight with different modes. Pretty cool. And this comes with a cord, jumper cables, the thing to put in your supposedly lighter thingy, I forgot what it's called, and a little bag. So there you have it. Make sure when you purchase it, make sure that you charge it before storing it in your car. You don't want to have to need it and then turns out you didn't charge it. Snow shovel. This one is a collapsible one. It stands. Ta-da! It's a grower, not a shower. So, you know, just in case you park somewhere and then you have to dig yourself out. There you go. And of course, tire chains. There's gonna be places actually that will require you to have chains, so you better just have it. And if you're like me, who who's not yet very experienced in driving in snow, you're probably gonna need it. I actually have the tire socks, but I'm a little sketched out by it sometimes. They said it works better for powdery snow, while the chains work better if it's just ice. So just to be extra sure, I just decided to have both. If it gets a little too sketchy with the tire socks, then I'll just replace it with the chains. So there you have it. And lastly, not least, these are traction boards. Usually you'd see those big cars with those recovery boards on their roofs, which looks pretty cool, badass, but I have a sedan, and so we gotta have like the low-key smaller ones. So these are foldable traction boards by GoTreads, and so there's a pair, there's another one here, and yeah, and they have a bigger one for like bigger cars. But basically, if you get stuck, this is gonna be your saving grace. Trust me. You don't want to be one of those people that just get stuck and not know what to do. You want to be prepared. Cool thing is, this company has a lifetime warranty. So if it ever breaks, they will replace it. Oh, and also, I don't have it with me right now, but I also intend on bringing a snow brush. I did look at the forecast, and it looks like that by the time I'm there, by the time I head up to northeast of Washington, it looks like it's gonna be pretty snowy. It looks like Saturday, Sunday, Monday, it's supposed to snow pretty hard. So hopefully that'll do the trick. Anyway, so basically, these are things that you hope you're not going to use. Like, you have them, and you hope you don't use them. But if you do need them, then great, you have it. So, there you have it. Yeah. Well, Island Girl goes on her first winter road trip. And I hope everything goes well. Wish me luck. Thank you for watching. Bye! Before I forget, if you have any other suggestions, if you're an experienced snow driver, let me know in the comments what you think, and if there's anything that I missed, or if you just have any tips on how to drive in snow, let me know. I'm open to constructive criticism or other suggestions. So there we have it. All right. Bye. Take 2.